Hello, Carly here, pet industry online marketing coach. So I'm just popping in for my weekly top tips video to share with you the full business basics that you should never ignore in your business. So these are the things that you should have in place before you even start thinking about marketing your business, right? They are fundamental. They are the foundations that your business stands on. So you really need to think about these and get them right before you do anything else in your business. They are so important. So the first one is to pin down your big vision and your goals. So we need to be thinking about what we want our life to look like in our personal life and in our business life. So what do we actually want to achieve there in, say, 1 year, 3 years, and 10 years time? We need to have that picture in our mind so that everything that we're doing is always working towards that big vision and those goals that you have. So you should have obviously those big goals for your business and your personal life, but also those smaller individual goals that are going to help you get there, help you get to the end, right? Well, there is never an end. We're always evolving as people and humans, but helping you to hit those milestones in your life and in your business. So it's really important to start thinking about, where do you want to be living in, say, 3 years, 5 years time? Do you want to move abroad? Do you want to, have this amazing house on the beach or something, and have this amazing car or something like that? So it's all about, the personal side of your business that's away, the personal side of your life that's away from your business goals and vision. But then obviously thinking about, what do you want your business to look like? Do you want to have a team around you? How much money do you want to make? How do you want to make that money? When and where do you want to work? Start thinking about these things and getting really, really clear on what you want that to look like for you and your business, because it is so important to have this in your mind with everything that you're doing and everything that you're working towards. Okay, so number two is your perfect people. So we really, really need to know exactly who we're trying to attract and who we're speaking to. Because if you don't understand that, your messaging, all of that can be really wishy-washy and not actually attract anyone at all, and not actually draw anyone into your world. And we really want to be doing that and getting clear on, exactly what makes them tick. What emotions are they feeling? What makes them happy? What makes them sad? What makes them angry? What makes them feel guilty in any sort of way? We need to really understand that before we start even, putting content out there or anything like that, because we need to know exactly where they are now and exactly where they want to be, what those problems are that they're dealing with, those pain points that they're dealing with, those challenges, and what those dreams, aspirations, and desires are. So we really need to get very, very clear on who it is that we want to attract into our business. The third one is your positioning. So this is about owning your uniqueness and being known for, that one thing in your field, and totally owning it as well. So this is all about positioning yourself as that complete expert in your field. So it's obviously really, really important to get this right, because it helps you kind of stand out from all of those other competitors that are in your field. So important to think about the things that you kind of really stand for, that you stand against. How are you going to attract those people, the right people to you? So it ties into obviously your ideal clients as well, and how they perceive you. So your positioning, number three. And number four is your messaging. So we really need to understand how we're actually going to communicate all of that to our people in your social media posts, in your blog posts, in your videos, in your podcasts, all of that stuff, so that your ideal paying customers feel deep down that you are speaking directly to them. So you get each other, you totally get each other and vibe off each other, right? So you can do that in a number of ways by sharing things like, your values, your standpoints that ride the same wave as your ideal customer, right? So getting those out there so that you have those commonalities. you totally understand each other and you're on the same wavelength. By sharing stories about your life that people can see themselves in. Again, this is how people resonate and relate to you as a human being, as a person. By creating and sharing offers that promise and prove to solve their biggest pain points. So making sure that those offers that you actually have, that you offer in your business, they are spot on and do help to actually solve those big problems that your people have. By sharing commonalities and speaking their language, speaking the same language, not using jargon or anything like that they're not going to understand. And by showing them that you are the likable expert they were waiting for. So these are the 4 business basics that you need to just have down. You need to have locked in before you start trying to grow your audience online, before you start sharing all of that great content online. It's so important to have this stuff locked in. And I would love to invite you to join me on the Marketing Strategy in a Day workshop. So this is a live workshop that I'm running on 14th of September from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it's where we will map out your entire online marketing strategy in one day. So in one day, you are going to come away with a complete plan and complete clarity on exactly what you need to do to show up online, to grow your audience, your engagement, and your customer base. So this is my promise to you. And at the moment, it is available for only £147. So that's the intro price for this workshop because it's the first time that I'm running it. But it does incorporate my marketing hive method, which I do teach my clients one-to-one and within my Pet Biz Thrive online club as well. So this is something that I'm bringing to a live space. It's not something that I've done before, but I'm going to be teaching it live in a workshop setting where there's going to be a group of lovely pet professionals all there to learn how to better market their businesses online and promote themselves and get themselves out there, right? Because I know it can be confusing. It's so confusing sometimes. There are so many different strategies, so many different tactics out there. It's difficult to know which one to actually go for and what's going to be the right approach for your business, right? So this is my whole marketing hive method really simplifies this down. It gives you one thing to focus on across 5 pillars, which I will be teaching on the workshop. We will also be going through all of this as well. So we will be going through, your vision and goals, your ideal paying customer, your positioning and your messaging, and nailing that down so you know exactly what's going on there and what that looks like for you and your business. And there's also going to be lots around social media planning and that kind of stuff as well, and your annual content plan. So we're going to be covering a lot on the workshop, but it is just one day of your time to get this all mapped out, build this out for your business so you don't have to worry about it. And you know that you have a strategy in place for your business that is going to work hard for you, because that's what I'm all about. I'm all about simplicity and making sure that, we beat overwhelm. We don't get overwhelmed by all of these things by focusing on the right things, but then also getting better results, right? So getting that engagement going online, growing your audience, getting customers to actually get in touch with you and pay you for what you love doing, right? So it's really important to think about all of this stuff and to actually have a marketing strategy in place. But if you like the sound of that and you're interested in getting really clear on how to market your business online and build that strategy for your business, then do come and join us, because we would love to have you on the workshop. So I'm going to pop the link to that in the description or the comments. It'll be in one or the other. And you can go and check that out, head over to the page, read a bit more about it and what's involved. If you have any questions, then do leave those in the comments or feel free to DM me as well. I am more than happy to chat to you if you have any questions or concerns about that. But yeah, we would love to welcome you on the workshop. So I hope to see you there.